It's Kitchen Side with Kay. Hey you guys, hey you guys, hey. So outside it was such a beautiful day. I think the weather was close to 60s today, so no complaints. The last couple days have actually been very beautiful. It's like been in this like high 60s, low 70s. No real complaints over here, but they definitely said the weather is getting ready to change, and we're going to be having some rain and some possible snow flurries. So definitely not looking forward to that, but still grateful for the warm days we have, and just knowing that warmer weather is coming is always an exciting thing. So yeah, so I just wanted to check in with you guys, see how you guys are doing, check in on your week. I know today was match day for the med school, so shout out to all the students, the med students who matched into different specialties. I know that has to be a super exciting time. Actually, one of my YouTuber friends, she matched today. I wasn't able to get on her match live, so hopefully she'll be making a video soon so I can figure out where she matched. She was looking into matching into either, I want to say primary, psychiatry, and I forgot what her third specialty. Oh, psychiatry and maybe OB, like three different specialties she was looking to match in. So I'm excited for her. I hope she, got where she got to, at least the location where she wanted to go. So yes. That is pretty much what's been going on today. Earlier this week, I mean, I just feel like the weeks are going by super fast. Oh, I'm excited. You guys know I was teaching the human anatomy for some local massage therapy students at one of the massage therapy schools. So they had me contracted out for 8 weeks. This was actually the eighth week. So I was super excited about that. It was a great 8 weeks. My cohort was freaking amazing. I really enjoyed them. They were very engaged. They asked a lot of questions. I will say it's completely different. I'm teaching adult learners versus teaching children, teenagers. Completely different vibe, but I still liked it nonetheless. So yeah, that was good. I also had a couple of appointments this week with some potential clients, so that was good. I've been showing up on my social media frequently, my Instagram page. Right now I'm doing a 30-day challenge with a couple of new friends that I met at a conference in Atlanta. Y'all remember when I went to the conference? What was that? Back in February, I want to say. So I'm trying to get them out there for their actual businesses. So I'm like, y'all need to post for 30 days straight. Baby brother was just on here. He said, "Yes, sir. Keep grinding." Thank you. Yes, grinding for that one, okay? Because y'all know I told y'all about prom. I told y'all about these prom fees. 400. I mean, not 400. $850 suit, custom suit, and the shoes was like 463. So the child be all up in the pockets, okay? And then I'm like, well, how much is prom? He ain't even told me that much yet. But yeah, so y'all know I be getting sidetracked. But back to the 30-day challenge. So I had them get in a group. We started a little group, and I'm like, hey, y'all have to post for 30 days straight. And it was so funny because the first week was March 1st is when we started. I wasn't gonna do the 30 days because I've already done 30 days of posting every day, but I was like, I don't want to leave them alone. Leave them alone. I didn't hype them up. I'm like, I'll go ahead and do another 30 days. And it was so funny because the first week, it was like Friday, or maybe it was Friday or Saturday. And I was like, where y'all post at for today? And they was like, it's the weekend. I said 30 days straight, not 30 weekdays. You know what I mean? So they was a little stressed about that because they wasn't expecting to have to be posting on the weekends. And I'm like, absolutely. Like, y'all have to show up, even in the moments where you're like, I don't feel like it. Like, y'all gonna build a little bit of grit through this experience. So it's been fun. I've been enjoying it. Y'all know I've been still doing my little skating. I'm getting a little better. I go on Tuesdays. Unfortunately, I'm not practicing like every day like I was in Puerto Rico. I'm practicing on Tuesdays when I go to the skating ring and on Fridays when I skate. So I do want to be getting back to getting some little fundamental things down because y'all know I need to be prepared for this next roll bounce when it comes around. So definitely looking forward to that. What else is going on? I don't know. I'm over here thinking. Oh, okay. Quiz. So I've been working on this quiz, y'all, for my business, and the struggle has been really real. Like I would think that it would just be like super easy, like, oh, I can just bust this out, but it takes a lot of work to do like an what is it called? Like a personality type quiz, I would say, because you have to literally like have your different outcomes aligned with the solutions or like the answers for each question that you have. And that is challenging because that means you have to pick like quality questions that will have your outcome choices so that it can like tally up and give people like an indicator of whatever you're trying to help them discover within their quiz. So I'm trying to do a quiz on some of the obstacles that prevent people from growing in their business. And I'm going to, of course, relate it back to branding because I am a brand strategist. So, yeah, so that has been a big deal. Shout out to my business bestie because she got a lot of patience. Because every week I'm like, I don't have my quiz done, and then every week we like back to the drawing board. But it's usually for good reason. Like I'm not doing anything, but it's just a struggle. Like I'm not even gonna lie, it is a big struggle. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on the business and website. That's kind of been put on hold. I'm looking to launch my first group cohort May 1st, and I want to run that cohort for 6 to 8 weeks. I was telling my friend like the pricing the other day. I had a call the other day, and I'm telling her the pricing, and she was not pleased. And I was like, well, this is my first cohort, so give me a little bit of grace. After I get some more like testimonials or social proof, I'll feel more comfortable bumping the price up. So the folks that do get in, yes, it's gonna be so exciting. I'm also excited. I don't know if I had told y'all this last week or not, so my apologies if I'm repeating myself. Oh, it just started raining too. So yeah, my apologies if I'm repeating myself, but I am going to be talking at a veterinarian conference this summer, and one of my best friends is going to be um, he's like kind of like the president of the organization, and then my other best friend, she's going to be coming in town to speak and be a part of some panels. She's also a veterinarian. A lot of my friends are veterinarian. If you guys didn't know, Tuskegee University is the only HBCU that has a veterinarian school. So by default, several of my friends from undergrad ended up going on to become veterinarians. So I'm going to be speaking at the conference about the importance of creating a personal brand as professionals because I realize that a lot of professionals' social media are pages are private for good reason though, right? Like most of the time, you might be posting stuff that may not be the most appropriate or stuff that you just want for your family and just like intimate things like kids or family or different experiences that you have, and you don't want folks in your business. So I definitely am all about like having that private like social where you can just kind of live your life, unapologetically. But I'm also about creating a personal brand and leveraging your personal brand when it comes to different opportunities, if it's speaking, if it's applying for like a new position, anything like that, because a lot of times, even if you're like trying to speak at a conference or something like that, and you're filling out like an application, even applying for workshops or just any opportunities, a lot of times they are asking, what is your social media handle? So it's very important that people have a grip on that. I know, what I was going to say, I also want to get an opportunity to start going to high schools as well and talking to them about building personal brands already. because I don't know if these young people know, but a lot of colleges now are able to check students' social media platforms. They have companies out here who literally do background checks that include social media. And it can prevent kids, especially like at these Ivy League schools and things like that, from getting in based on the different beliefs that they share, or you know what I mean, if they got like some super crazy things on there. So I just want to talk up to the kids as well as early as now about like what it means to have a personal brand, because I feel like regardless, like if you have a digital footprint, like you are building your brand. And even if you don't have a digital blueprint, like what branding is essentially, like your personal brand is just the perception that people have of you. And so there are things that you can do to try um I can't even get the words out, y'all, don't judge me, but to try to affect the way that people like view you. Like, so you can try to like carve an experience for people in general. But again, like our brand doesn't live like within us. It's really the perception of us that lives in other people's mind is your brand. And again, you want to try to influence that as much as possible. So yeah, I think it's a very important topic. And again, I'm still trying to decide as far as like my social media platforms. Like I'm definitely okay with how I show up on my grounded in purpose. I'm just showing up unauthentically. I said unauthentically. I'm showing up authentically as I can. And you know, what y'all see is what y'all get. I pretty much, you know, when I'm on here, y'all like family to me. So I just show up, and I don't feel like I have to like put on or have like this super persona. If y'all meet me in real life, which I have met some of y'all in real life, y'all will probably just be like, oh yeah, she's exactly the same. Cause I am. I'm the same. I don't have to be acting different in these social media streets. I know some folks may feel that they have to, you know, put a persona on, but I think it's important that you're comfortable with you, and you know, you might have to filter some things out because everything ain't for everybody. But for the most part, just be confident in who you are. Okay? Yes, 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 yes. So yeah, that's pretty much, you know, what's going on over here. Oh, I do have to go live in our challenge. I told them we had to go live at least once in these 30 days on our Instagram pages. So I haven't personally went live on Instagram yet. I'm not afraid of going live, obviously, because I come live. I go live on YouTube all the time. So it's not like I'm like afraid of the camera. Now, when I first started my Grounded in Purpose page, and the first time I went live, I was like so nervous, like, oh my gosh, like, what if don't nobody show up? I'm like, okay, now, like, you know, I love y'all, but if y'all ain't here, I'm still gonna talk. I'm gonna give y'all something to listen to a little bit later on. So, yeah, I used to be like super nervous, but now, like, hey, how y'all doing? Like, I don't have any like nerves about like coming on these internet live. So I'm not worried about Instagram. I just know I need to have a structure as far as like what I want to talk about going live, because like when I come on live here, it's just me more so checking in with y'all, giving y'all updates what I got going on. But because on Instagram it's my business, like it needs to be like relevant, and it needs to have some focus because I don't want to go on rambling. Here I can just ramble for days and y'all just gonna embrace it, and you know, y'all just stick with your girl. But over there in Instagram for my business brand, again, I just need a little bit of more structure. So I haven't gotten that far, but I'm going to be going live soon and just kind of giving my brand story in regards to like how I ended up getting into brand strategy. And I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and she was just like, Kara, I love what you're doing with your page. She was like, but every time we talk, she was like, I always just think about you like being a thought leader as far as, you know, like your convictions and the things that you're really passionate about, and you just not always believing in like doing things in like a conventional way. And she was like, I really want that to start coming across a little bit more on your social media. So she was like, I want you to start sharing like more of your like personal thoughts, and you know, how you would handle different situations, and like how you feel it just about the branding space and like, different concepts and brand strategy. So I'm looking forward to implementing that. I still don't have like a real strategy for how I show up on Instagram. I keep on saying I'm gonna sit down and make out like a content planner. I will let you know that has not happened yet. I always say it like every week. I'm like, okay, I'm sitting down trying to figure out content, and it's just not happening in an organic way. Whereas when I just post randomly on a day to day, I can just come up with some stuff and be done with it. So that's kind of what I'm rocking with right now. But at some point in time, I really do want to be able to like plan my content ahead and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much that. But yeah, that's that's my week. I know I keep on saying pretty much. I hurt myself in my head. Like, that's pretty much. But no, seriously, like, that has been my week. I have no complaints. Again, like I said, I started looking a little bit about locations for Mexico. I had a girl that I met recently. She goes back to Mexico for I want to say like 3 months out the year. So she said she's like back and forth. So I think she's going to be there like this summer or this spring. She was saying for about 3 months. So I asked her for a couple different locations, and she gave me some locations. So I'm going to check out those locations. I know one of the locations she gave me was like Tulum, and I was like, I've never been to Tulum, but I know that's where everybody be going from social media. Everybody's like posting like, oh, Tulum, my trip to Tulum. And I'm like, absolutely, I do not want to live in a touristy place at all. I want to live a little bit more, a little bit more in the outskirts area. And then she had gave me Playa del Carmen, I want to say. And I've been seeing a lot of people post there too. So I don't know if that's on my list either. So I want to take a little bit of time this weekend and start looking for some more places. Like I said, I searched a couple weeks ago and kind of got an idea. I was more so just hearing about different African American women and their experiences living over in Mexico. And so it was good. It was good. So yeah, Costa Rica, I also was looking at like cost of living, and I was like, I really want to be able to save some money while I'm away. And so Costa Rica cost of living is pretty similar to Puerto Rico. So I didn't really save a bunch of money in Puerto Rico, to be honest. So I am looking forward to being able to save money in Mexico. So I definitely think that is going to be the move for me. And then my niece was like, well, Aunt, can you just wait until like August to move? And I was like, girl, maybe. Like, we'll talk about it. So, but right now, I am tentatively moving the end of July. But then my little baby brother, he's going to be going to college. So I need to see. Usually they go off to college in like August. So I kind of want to be there to help him get his dorm room set up and stuff. So I'm trying to just, pace it, give myself some grace. But, I love being at home, but there's nothing like being, in your own space. So I'm definitely yearning to be back in my own space again. And so, yeah, that's pretty much. Look, me and my pretty much, y'all gotta get me together. I need something else to say besides pretty much. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys, let y'all know how the week was going. Oh, my niece turned 16. She got a car for her birthday, so she is definitely feeling herself. She already went on Amazon and ordered her little seat covers and the little wheel, like little blinged out little wheel thing, and the little clutch part. She even got the little bling and stuff. So I'm like, you better go, girl. I'm like, I need a ride because these gas prices up, y'all. Can we talk about these gas prices? Like, I just filled up with the 409 gas for the first time because I don't really have to do a bunch of driving. So I'm like, I had gas, my last gas fill up was like 379. And so that 379 gas went out a couple days ago. Y'all, it was $66 to fill up my vehicle. I was not happy at all. Let me just tell you, I was not pleased. I was like, what is this? And then y'all know baby brother, he definitely like, yeah, I need some gas money. And he actually, I got him y'all remember I got him a car last year. He has a little small SUV. So If I spend $66 for my gas, you already know filling up his tank is something serious. So yeah, I definitely cannot wait till these gas prices go down. I don't know if y'all seen on social media this week, the guy, his name is like something Stein, and he's like they say he's like a professional troll slash comedian. Y'all, if y'all have not seen his video circulating on social media, I was cracking up. I just kept on watching it like on a loop because it was so funny. He's like this white guy. He comes into like this meeting, and I guess he goes to literally like different like board and council meetings all around the country, and he crashes the meetings. Like he'll sign up like he's supposed to do and get on the list as like a speaker, and then he just goes and shows his tail as a troll. So he's like in this video, he's rapping, he's talking about Putin, like he is acting a complete a fool rapping. I don't even know how the folks like were able to keep a straight face because I would have just busted out laughing like what is wrong with him. And he was so like, granted he's like a comedian, but he was so serious. I was like, he needs to be stopped immediately. So y'all gotta comment below if y'all have got a chance to see this man's video, because I'm like, what is wrong with your boy? Because he had me in tears laughing. And it's funny because when we get off here, I think I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video because I'm like, I have never. But like I said, apparently, like a lot of people know who he is just from his shenanigans at other locations and stuff like that. So yeah, that was definitely some comedy for the week. But all right, I am going to let you guys go. I hope you have a very blessed weekend. I am going to be doing my hair. If y'all see, it's kind of looking a little, it's looking like it's prepared for some water and oil. And so I plan on, I'm probably going to start my hair this evening because it takes about 4 hours to do my hair. So I need to definitely get started on that at some point in the evening so I don't have to be up all night. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna let y'all go and I will check in with you guys next Friday. All right, bye.